Hey everybody, it's JANG here with a look at a LEGO City set called the Swamp Police Station. This comes with 707 pieces. So here's a view of the whole police station, and much of the reason that I have to be zoomed out so much is the inclusion of this tall satellite dish tower for making external communications. It's just a thing that's able to rotate around and you can turn it up and down, and that's pretty much all there is to that. I guess the police station proper is just this small building over here, which is on stilts, and it's got a little dock right here, and that's a place where you can park the police boat, which we'll see later on. There's also a little bit of room underneath where you can store some stuff, but let's look more closely at just this building. From the outside, it has a nice design to it. There's your main front door, and there are some accessories that are actually stored outside on this little balcony or deck. From the back, you access the interior, which is small but has good details for its size. The guy that's sitting there is at a computer, which has a specialized sticker for a wanted, showing somebody who looks like he could be a Sasquatch who is wanted in the swamp. And he's got a cup of coffee, and there's a coffee maker over there. That's really all there is to that building, though. Down beneath, it's just a big old 16 by 16 plate. And again, just space to put stuff. You have a catwalk that goes across the way, presumably across water, to the jail cell area. That's opened from the back just to allow you to play with it. You have to use your imagination and assume that this would actually be closed up in real life. And this is a well accompanied or well set up little cell. You know, it's got the typical scratches on the wall, you know, just one sticker for personal stuff. It's got the toilet, and then it also has a sink. Other than that, just a bench or bed for the criminal who's waiting to be broken out of jail to sit there impatiently. Around the front, they have a hinged door to open up, but you have to assume that's on a lock. And up above, you've got a light. There are a few of these lights around the whole thing, and then this has a couple of ways for your accomplice to come and break this criminal out of jail. For one thing, they can climb up here to the top and use a crowbar to open up the top. So that's one thing they can do, and presumably throw down a rope or just help them to climb up. The other thing they can do is tie up a chain to this bar section here, and that's a removable section that can be blown out. So you can hook something up to it and then take all that out because it's only attached from the bottom. I actually like the little dock area over here. They use just a single round 4x4 olive colored plate, which just has a great color to it to fit at that corner. Hopes to hold on to some little foliage right here, a little bit of green underneath there. And I really like these bumpers that they made with these tires. There are a couple more of those on the other side as well. And all that is mostly to accommodate the police boat, which can be parked over there, or you can temporarily park it over here. So let's look at that. All of the boats that LEGO makes based on this hull design tend to be a little bit oversimplified, but I think this one's actually pretty good looking. I like how they've shaped the front there. They've put in a little bit more angularity, a little bit more believability, nice rails on the sides. You've got your life preserver rings. This is a very nice searchlight that they've put on the front here with the droid body in dark bluish gray. The hull itself is dark blue, you notice there. And yeah, nice little details up here and a couple of outboard motors. I'm assuming that these are supposed to be water jet style because they've got two outputs right there. And a little paddle over here to tell your criminal, hey, flag them down. And another clip over here that's used to hold onto a radio. This police truck or SUV is big, really big, but not silly big like some of their trucks have started to get. I feel like this one's still reasonably within the range of the city scale. 6 wide, plus a little bit with the fenders, plus a little bit more with the wheels and tires, but I think it's pretty cool. It has one feature though that, or maybe a lack of a feature that I'm not sure what to make of. It doesn't have a roof. It's completely open on the top. Now, if that's just the style that they were going for, then that's cool. I think they pulled it off pretty nicely. I just hope that Lego is not saying, hey, from now on we're going to make trucks with no roofs on them, because I really wouldn't like that. So hopefully this is just a one-off kind of thing, just something that they were trying. What it does is it allows you to access the inside more easily. Instead of having to remove a roof, you can just put your figures in there, you can take them out straightforward. It doesn't have opening doors on the side, but that's fine. There's enough room to get your fingers in there. It also has a nice little tailgate on the back. You can carry some cargo, some equipment back there in the back, and it's got room for 2 people, so a driver and a passenger in total. Also stores accessories on the outside. Rather than having side view mirrors, they allow you to attach a radio on one side and a set of handcuffs on the other, or you can put those in the back if you want. The police also get a dirt bike. Last time around with the last police series, we had criminals on dirt bikes, but now the police get one. And I like the silver color of the frame there, and I especially like the dark blue color. There's nothing new here as far as the design, but just the dark blue color is new, and the silver frame I think looks better than the old standard black one. The bad guys get another airboat, and this is my favorite airboat out of this series. I like the shape of it. You know, it's a little bit more flat on the front, even though it is curved underneath. I still think that it looks more realistic than the other ones they've done. I also like the colors. You know, they're muted. They look appropriate for what they're trying to do. You know, just for the scene, it just looks right to me. It has nice detailing on it as well, with the engine in the back, the railing that the seat is on. Also, all this stuff in the front. We've got the little searchlight just in the front, and room to attach some accessories and stuff. And you got a really good solid spot for one of the backpacks with stolen merchandise or stolen money. And it also has an anchor or a harpoon or grappling hook. I think grappling hook is the right term for it. And this is what you would use to get your guy out of jail, using the bar door or just the bar wall that you can pull out. You just hook this up and then go full throttle and pull it right out. Lastly, they give you just a little bit of terrain, plus one of these great new dark green alligators with the new molds, and that mouth can open way up, can really gobble some stuff up. I've shown that a few times now, but I still really like the design of this thing. It's got the peg-sized hole there, really nice jaw shape. Hole there, so it can really hold some stuff. I very much like this. It can also move its tail quite a bit. And then for the terrain, this is nice. You know, this is kind of the bad guy hideout little pier, just a small little thing. They don't want to be too conspicuous. And I like the use of white to represent the flowers on these little plants. Could be some sort of like a wild hyacinth or something like that. And this is their little drop point where they hide some of the funds and other things that they have stolen, so that's how you can reveal that. But of course you have to watch out for wildlife like the alligator, and also a little snake that's trying to sneak up there, and you can see that it's kind of their temporary pier because they did put another bumper out there. 6 figures is a pretty respectable number for this set, and these 2 right here have the same torsos, and these 2 right here have the same torsos. It did include only the one personal flotation device. And we end up with these same 2 criminals that we've gotten in too many sets now. On the one hand, it's great if you want those 2 specific ones to be able to get them no matter which set you end up getting. But on the other hand, if you end up getting more than one of these sets from this theme, then it can be kind of annoying to keep getting more and more of the same characters. None of these figures have alternate faces on the backs of their heads. The most interesting thing feature-wise here for me is the inclusion of this dark tan 2014 cap with the small mini pig hole in the top. All told, I like how much of a play set this is, with so many different distinct features to mess around with and things that you can take away from the main base and continue to play with them. The police station itself takes up a wide base area, but most of it is empty space. I like the design, I like the aesthetic of it. I think it looks good. I just really wish that there was a lot more to it as far as the building portions are concerned. The things I like the most here are the new alligator, the criminal's airboat, and the dark blue color that they gave us for the new police dirt bike. The thing that I like the least by far is the inclusion of the same two criminal figures again. If LEGO wants to include the same key figures and make them noticeable characters that are used throughout online games and maybe short animated movies and such, that's fine, but I feel they need to also offer up ways to change them so they don't have to be the same set after set. At least offer one additional headpiece and or hairpiece or hat or something that can be offered for each character to change them up. Let me know your thoughts about this issue by posting up a comment, and also please share your thoughts about this set on the whole. It's always great to get more different feedback from different people who come from different perspectives. As always, thank you for watching. I hope this was informative and or entertaining for you, and I hope that you'll stick around to check out more of my videos because more are on the way very soon. Bye for now.